All right, well, welcome back to yet another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always.
What's up?
And today we have a very special guest. I'm trying to think. This is probably the furthest guest we've ever had. It has to be, right?
It's gotta be.
It's got
Yeah.
to be.
Gotta be.
A guy that we've been talking off and on to for 5 or 6 years now. Most people are going to know him on Facebook, I think, by the name.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Keegan Bee, Mr. Keegan Blumfield. What's going on, man? From Rampage Cornhole. It's a pleasure having you on.
G'day from down under, guys.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. So we were just talking before you came on. We've talked off and on for many years.
Yes, sir. It's yeah. You guys were one of the first people I kind of seen when I got into the cornhole world and seeing what you guys were doing. So I've always kind of followed everything you guys done and wanted to get some bags over to you guys to see what you kind of thought of it all. So
What was the first set of bags that you sent us?
it was the old school Rampage uppercuts.
That's
The
right.
very first bag ever made.
Was that with the kangaroo? Was it? Did it have a kangaroo?
It had his logo.
Oh yeah, that's
actually.
what it was. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Very very simple design back then. We've come a long way since then.
No. But your print was really nice. I remember I had a beautiful yellow set.
Yes.
And they were fast. I do remember
Yeah.
our review, like they were kind of a dual slick bag. But yeah, I mean, for first go and at the time that you sent us them, like I remember craftsmanship was already on point. So
Oh
like,
yeah.
awesome. Like 5 years down the road, still with it, man. That's awesome.
Yes, yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a wild old ride, this one. I didn't think 5 years ago that I'd be sitting here doing what I'm doing today, but
So 5 years ago, what happened? Why did you? How did you like stumble into this cornhole thing?
so I've always followed the NFL. I've been a big NFL fan.
Okay.
And you always see them playing cornhole pre-game at the tailgate parties. So I made a set here one year just for a party, and that was it. I fell in love after that. Started buying bags from the US, and it was just costing me a fortune. I thought there's got to be a cheaper way for people here in Australia to have access to quality cornhole bags.
So you guys
And
had
that's where
nothing
Rampage.
at the time.
I was literally the only person getting in bags, and I was getting in blackjack bags.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good man, a good friend of mine. That one,
Literally wearing the
Old
shirt
school.
too. Not
Old
even
school. That was not planned
unplanned.
at all.
So he was the one who first kind of started hooking me up with bags, and
Shout
it
out
was
to
good,
Tyler.
but
He's a good
obviously
dude.
the shipping price was just really expensive. So
Okay. So were you getting
um,
primarily like Reynolds and all cornhole like early on then?
pretty much Reynolds Pro X was where I started.
Okay.
That was my bag of choice back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And then we kind of moved to some other brands from there just to kind of give a few other options to players, so we weren't just getting in Reynolds bags.
For sure.
And then yeah, obviously Rampage kind of grew from there. And
So I think a lot of people here when they decide to make like a bag company, right? They decide like, hey, I'm going to start making bags. They have other people locally that they can kind of like, or they can go to a tournament and find somebody.
Yeah.
But 5 years ago, you had nobody. So like, was there anyone that was
correct.
like helping you behind the scenes, like finding material and fill and just kind of teaching you the ropes?
So in terms of finding material and fill, I was 100% in the dark. It probably took me a good year to find fabrics and fill that I could actually use that were going to be effective and work properly. And even since then, it was another couple of years of fine tuning from there. But yeah, we couldn't even source rave fabric over here in Australia.
That's crazy.
So I was going in blind.
And just for people that
and-
aren't familiar, rave is like the most popular material used. It's like the
100%.
most popular slick side material used on everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of sewing and skills and everything like that, it was Matty King from Dragon Bags.
Okay.
Matty King from Dragon Bags. I reached out to him one day, and he was just the most nicest, super helpful guy out there.
You were probably on the phone for like 3 hours.
Just anytime I had a question, anything, about, stitching, overhang, anything like that, boom, just give him a message. He was just bang straight back to me, willing to help. So yeah, I think without the support I had from a lot of Americans, Josh Sanchez is another guy from my height. He kind of helped me early days with getting me bags and stuff over as well, and just kind of supporting me and being that kind of that voice to be able to kind of bounce ideas off of. So
Well, it's so random.
I've been very lucky.
I would go to the most random tournaments.
Yeah.
And I would see your jersey. And I remember last year we were at a benefit tournament in Amarillo, Texas. And I remember messaging you, being like, dude, like there is so like I couldn't believe that like they had a Rampage Cornhole journey in Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah. It was like the most random spot and out of nowhere.
You knew exactly who it was, and
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean, like it's crazy, man.
Isaiah Reyes, I would say.
Yeah.
So Isaiah Reyes was one of the guys who came over for the Australian Open we had in 2023.
Oh, okay.
And he we ended up getting shirts to every player that came over for that tournament. And I was amazingly surprised how much everyone's kind of been repping them over there.
Oh, dude,
I went to Worlds 2 years ago and looked around, and there was just a Rampage shirt floating around somewhere at the tournament. So it was really
you know
cool
why?
to
Because
watch.
here it's like you don't see it.
Exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean? So
you
it's
know,
like the
everyone
niche
likes
thing,
to have
yeah.
kind of, the niche cool thing.
Oh, yeah,
And plus, you also have great designs,
Oh, yeah.
cool logo. It's easy to rep you, like it's a good look. So I would,
Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, so we got a few people behind the scenes doing some design work for us. And yeah, I've definitely got some more mad ideas coming through.
So, the cornhole scene in Australia, what's it looking like? Is it still like in infancy stages, still growing? Are your numbers seem like they're improving every year?
Yeah, definitely still growing. We're getting more and more players every year. It'd be nice to try and find a few ways to kind of speed that up.
Yeah.
But we're definitely growing. I think we're looking towards having 5 or 6 opens in Australia this year.
Oh, okay.
We sold out the last open that we had.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely moving in the right direction. I mean, even the World Cup, we had the Australian team representing at the World Cup that just happened in Croatia.
Yeah. How did they do?
They got 14 out of 21 teams, so not bad for a first time effort. They ended up in a hard group.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for all those players, see, for me it's a little bit different because I got to experience playing at Worlds and stuff a couple of years ago. But for these boys, this is their first big tournament against anyone outside of Australia, and it's a wake up call.
Talent wise, like what are you seeing out there?
What's that? Sorry.
So talent wise, what are you seeing out there? Like, how are the numbers? Like, are you seeing like those improvements every year as well?
The biggest thing here is consistency.
Yeah.
The boys here can throw those 9 and 10 PPR games. It's just being able to put it back to back to back to back. For 4 or 5 hours.
Do it for an entire day.
Exactly. So we had a tournament here last year, and my sponsored player Timmy Hall, he ended up throwing an 8.9 through 160 rounds.
Okay.
And at one point he was sitting on like a 9.3. So we're getting there. We're getting closer.
So I want to say it's like you guys are just like where cornhole kind of was like maybe a year or two before we even started the podcast. Maybe like 8-9 years ago where we were in the US is where you guys are at now. We were just I mean, it sounds like a fucked up way of saying it, but like we were fortunate enough to have a pandemic happen that kind of just blew it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if had you guys already been established pre-pandemic, I'm sure you guys would have seen the same numbers and all that kind of stuff. That's
cool. I think the biggest thing here is just shot selection. Is shooting those air mails, hitting those roll bags, those push shots. You guys in America play cornhole very brave compared to a lot of other countries. You watch a lot of other players lay up a lot, where you guys are just shooting that air mail, time and time again. I think they'll get there. Everyone will get there eventually. It's just I think having these experiences of playing against the American players and stuff, you just learn to step up your skill level
100%.
So quickly playing in kind of matches. So
it's not unheard of to like play up to your level of competition.
Not at all.
And that's why I think iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Like as all of your guys keep getting better and they play each other, those games are going to get longer. Well, I mean, that's what we see here.
And honestly, you guys as a nation have the benefit of you're learning cornhole while the roll bag is a thing. That was never a thing for us like the first 10 years it was around.
That's very true. That's a good point.
Then it blossomed up. So it's a shot that you guys are going to perfect, I think, a little bit quicker than maybe we have. Like, I mean, it's really just been this last season. I felt like we're seeing that 10 plus PPR tournament for rollback throwers, which was
for sure
last year and the year prior. So,
yeah, some of those kids these days are just making it look so easy.
So do you guys see the youth movement like we do here, where it seems like the kids that have the time to put into it are seemingly getting better faster.
Yeah, we're getting a few kids coming through here that I'm definitely keeping an eye on, because they are getting good very quickly. And it kind of brings me to another conversation of people talking about, like players walking away and everything like that. I think cornhole is just in a stage where it's going through a bit of a growth change.
Yeah.
Youth are the future of this sport, and I think a lot of the older people who are leaving are just realizing that they can't practice for 3-4 hours a day to keep up with these kids.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't think cornhole's dying by any means. I think it's just a movement in another direction. So I think, and we're definitely trying to do that in Australia, is get a lot of school programs going.
That's
a lot
great.
of cornhole programs in schools and things like that, because we've just realised that this is the future of the sport here, and if we can get these kids started early, we can have the next Cash Gymnast.
No, it's
Absolutely. And honestly, it's one of the cheaper sports to get involved in, and everyone can play it, literally. So like it's an awesome thing to get into schools.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, you see
Yeah.
the most the most odd couples coming out of like the cornhole world, as far as like partner pairings
Oh, yeah.
and stuff, like especially in like the competitive levels and stuff. You just see like weird combos of people that you never would meet unless it was for cornhole.
Correct.
And like I feel like it's the same way inside of a school.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's something that I think if we can really work on, we can definitely encourage a lot more players to come through than what we're doing already.
So in terms of like bag selection out there, are you still like the only option out there, or have there been other companies that have since popped up?
There's a couple other companies in Australia, but I'm the only one with the ACL stand.
Okay.
So we're the only one here at the moment who's able to provide ACL bags for our players. And we're definitely noticing it working, or like it being a benefit to our players. At the last open we had, I think it was over 50% of the players were throwing Rampage bags. So,
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Beautiful.
So now, we've realised that we're doing something that no one else is doing in terms of what we're providing. So we feel like there's a market.
Way more cost effective for people to get bags from you than trying to order like stamped bags from here, getting them shipped over.
Oh, for sure, 100%. They'll save easy $50-$60. Yeah.
So like, why wouldn't they just throw a ramp?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like almost like, I don't know, like it seems like a support your dude. Like we have this opportunity kind of thing. But I guess you can be different, contrarians.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is just legitimizing the brand.
I get that.
Cornhole's very American, and so a lot of people see American bags and they go, "Well, Americans know how to do cornhole, obviously."
Yeah.
So as an Australian, it's just been a process of showing people and proving to people that our bags do the same things, if not more, than what every other bag company is doing. So we've had players over here that have gone and bought Wizard L's and other brand bags, and yet they'll still go back to throwing Rampage.
There you go.
But it's that process of wanting to try something from America, I think, just to see what it's all
Of
about.
course. I mean, it's that shiny new thing that like
gotta
you
check
kind of
it
want.
out.
Like, yeah, we've all been there. We all get to that point where we start playing competitively, and you can't get enough bags. You know what I mean? Like, it's
being guys, like the guys you see on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, throwing Wizard L's like a Braden Wilson or something, like hitting this crazy rollback. So like, yeah, I mean, I get it. But could you do us like, could you give us a quick rundown of like what bags you have out now and like material wise and everything, like just like a quick little spiel of what you're offering people?
So we have the two pro series for this year so far.
Okay.
We have the Shredders, which we ran last year as a comp stamp. It's got our carpet fabric that we source here from Australia, so you won't see any other company using that.
Yeah.
And that's our thing. We never wanted to do clones. You got 40-something bag companies in the ACL, and every single one of them is using the same three fabrics. So we wanted to do something different.
That carpet side kind of looks, is it a little faster than what you'd expect carpet to start off at and then get real slow?
So it's going to start off around that 6 speed.
Okay. Yeah.
And it will break down, depending on how you break it in, around that 4.5, 5 speed.
Okay. So it's very similar to like our hybrid stuff right out here right now.
Yeah, correct. And then that's our new series for this year.
I love that design. Yeah.
That's the Wombat. Again, a new carpet. So it's
Okay.
a basket weed. Kind of looks similar to what Reynolds used to use,
Yeah,
but
Reynolds
it's
Pro
definitely
Advance.
not.
Okay.
This is super soft, plays a little faster.
Okay.
So again, it's going to play around that 6 to begin with and break in around that 5 speed.
Okay.
But just melts in the hole.
Oh yeah.
And again, another fabric that we haven't seen anyone else using. We source it from Australia. So, we're not trying to come in and muscle out on anyone else's business or anything like that. We found there's a hole in the market and we're just trying to fill it.
Of course.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, do you offer shipping to the States?
So we're actually in the process of setting up a US-based website, and we'll have all stock for that website based over in the US.
Nice.
So it'll just be the same as ordering from any other US company. You'll just pay the US prices, and then it'll just be a small shipping fee.
That's awesome.
All right, so let me ask you. So you guys in Australia, you guys are trying to, like, obviously the game is still like an infancy stage, like it could go any direction. You have like several major leagues out there. Why do you think the ACL was the route that ultimately most people like, why, like, that are like doing things? Like why the ACL route?
Oh, look, to be honest, the ACL came out swinging.
Okay.
They have done so much for cornhole in Australia. It's insane, and this is why I get a bit frustrated sometimes because I don't think people really see what they do behind.
Yeah, please. I think this is an opportunity. That's because I think it's a fair question to ask.
It
You
is,
have
yeah.
you have basically a country, right? Huge market of individuals that potentially this game could blow up there. You would think it'd be a hotbed, but you guys could also do your own fucking thing. I mean, you guys are so far away. You guys could use another model
For
and then
sure,
do
and
the same
build on
thing.
it,
So like I
yeah.
was just interested to see like why you guys ultimately decided to go that route.
Yeah, absolutely. So they ended up sending over about $50,000 worth of equipment. They sent
Okay.
over Versa courts. They sent over multiple sets of boards, mats, you name it. They brought over Wally. They brought over ACL players. They wanted to put on an absolute spectacle, and they did. And then they left all the equipment here for us. We've got a director here now. So that's essentially just an investment
Hell yeah.
in international cornhole. And I believe they've done the same thing with other countries as well. So
Yeah.
I believe that's why we went the ACL route. I mean, they came to us essentially, as far as I understand, or it was a bit of a conversation, but they came to the party and they really wanted to grow cornhole internationally. And look, I couldn't really see a better partner to do it, to be honest.
All right, so
compared to
you're a very like you're active on like all the like social media page, like you see all the stuff, you see all the complaints
Yeah.
of people. Do you hear any of like similar gripes in Australia, or is it still too new that people are just happy that they have place to play?
We're just having fun. We
Okay.
are just having fun over here. Like you get the odd little beast here and there and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but look, I think prize money is not a big thing over here. People
Okay.
are just there for the experience. You know what I mean? It's like
Saying
it's like your recreational softball or anything like that. You're paying your fees or whatever like that, but you're not taking home money. You're just there to enjoy the sport and the camaraderie.
I mean,
we love.
maybe we should live over there. That's
I
what
mean,
we're doing.
again, like I don't know what
We
happened.
love having guys.
Now all of a sudden, like everyone's all about the money for all of these like backyard, like grown man, just fun sports. It bothers the hell out of
Yeah,
me.
man. I just don't get it.
I mean, but yeah, we're definitely not about that at all. Like the biggest thing for us is we have so much fun just traveling to another state and catching up with players that you haven't seen in 6 months. And then the drinks after the tournament, and you go to the pub after the tournament, and being there till midnight. Knowing you're going to play cornhole the next day, but just sinking piss, knowing that you're catching up with some good friends again.
Sean and I are well familiar with the pub after
Oh yeah,
experience.
the rugby
through the
world.
rugby
Yeah.
world. I mean,
Rugby,
it's always the best.
Yeah, Australia is definitely on a short like bucket list of places that I'm gonna go.
1,000%. Yes.
Like it is very much like on very where I want to go like next kind of thing. So this sounds kind of like maybe this is probably a really dumb question. You do come over to the US like, occasionally?
Every year.
Okay. Do you have family over here?
No, sir.
So you guys just come over?
So that's another kind of story as well. So that's kind of part reason with the whole cornhole thing as well is once I got into cornhole, I got into patches like morale patches, Velcro patches that go on your backpack.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the Zuka bags and everything like that, and I happened to just meet this guy, Mike Carroll, who lives in South Carolina, and so he does a whole heap of like patches and everything like that. But he does very unique kind of style. and I ended up just kind of reaching out to him. And 5 years every day since then, I've stayed at his house 2 weeks on end every trip that I go over there.
That's crazy.
He's actually the one who does all the designs for me. So
Now, are you
that's
are you
cool.
are you married? Do you have kids?
what's that, sorry?
Are you married? Do you have kids?
No kids, no wife. So Rampage Cornhole is my baby.
Hey, there you
Hey,
go.
beautiful thing.
That's what you want to hear out of, like, if I'm gonna go into a cornhole company,
Yeah.
I want a guy with no, like, just is there,
Like that
just
is
the
his
grind.
life,
Yeah.
and like ready to do it. That's
Now,
awesome.
when are you coming over this year, or had you already been here?
I haven't been. I've been here this year already. I came over for the Virginia Open.
Oh, okay.
So I did the Virginia Open because I was catching up with a few boys. They're like Denny Mellon and stuff like that. They're good
For
mates
sure.
of mine.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably aim for Worlds again next year, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
This year was hard. This year was hard trying to negotiate contracts and everything. Obviously, not being at Worlds, not being at Spencer's, I feel like that's where a lot of wheeling and dealing's done.
have you been to Spencer's yet?
I haven't been to Spencer's yet. No.
That's gonna be your bucket list, man.
Yeah.
As a cornhole dude, like, I'll admit it, like, it's very cool.
You should rather like do that instead of Worlds.
And
man.
you got to go to a TCL
Great
event too.
networking
You got to
too.
go to Texas and go to a TCL event.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love barbecue, so I'm definitely keen
dude,
for Texas.
yeah. What we should do is we should plan on, like, when we're gonna go to a TCL event, you should just come down with us. Like, we'll show you.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
They do it very well. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be keen.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you said before you're a huge NFL fan.
Yes.
So who's your team?
Don't make me say it.
Yeah. So please listen. We're fucking Browns fans, man. You better say it.
Seattle Seahawks. Oh God.
Well, it's not bad. It's okay. They're having. Listen.
It's not great, isn't it?
It's not great.
We
It's not
make
great,
some questionable decisions.
But
Hang on. Can I have one question? Did you become a fan of them like during the Legion of Boom?
like, well, yeah. What brought you to Seattle?
Literally like 2 years before that, 2010.
Okay.
Who? All right. So what drew you to Seattle? Like, being a fan of them?
Look, to be honest, just colors. I'm a sucker for a lime green.
Yeah.
You're right. That was actually the year that they
The
started
neon
doing
stuff,
the
right?
neon like yellow
The
and
highlighter,
green or
yeah.
neon green and shit. Yeah, like
And obviously beast mode as well. You can't go past Marshall.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's you've had some fun teams to cheer for, but and honestly, and you might have the best receiver in football right now. JSN is just a
Disgusting.
motherfucker. He's so good. I need him to go
He's
off.
quick. Those hands get a little bit sketchy sometimes. I get a bit worried about those hands.
Listen,
Hey,
it's all right, brother. I mean, it's all right.
He's gonna grow into those hands.
Yeah, it's all right.
He's still young.
doing very, very solid.
That's it.
All right. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say like
Hey,
the
he's
Jets.
an Ohio State guy, so like I mean that's right up our alley. So
Yeah, I mean,
we'll forever.
you'll find that if you came to the States and said that you're a Seahawks fan, like, no one's gonna be like give you a hard time.
No one's gonna give you shit.
Like,
Except maybe San Francisco.
Yeah, who are the big rivals? Yeah, San Francisco, I would
think it'd be-
imagine.
yeah.
Probably.
I think that's it. I think it's just them and San Fran. I remember them always having like
Maybe the Raiders.
beef back in the day. Can anyone be mad at the Raiders right now?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. They kind of suck.
Don't
All
anyone hate the Eagles or something as well?
Oh, and we all hate
Everyone
the
hates
Eagles.
the
Unless
Eagles.
it's just Philadelphia.
Philly fans are just the worst.
Worst,
Them,
yeah.
them
God.
and Kansas City fans.
Yeah,
It's like Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
They have
It's
fans
the worst
because
part.
they're good.
It's I liked Kansas City for a long time,
That's
but like
okay.
then they just got like arrogant, and I'm like, I
Exactly.
can't do it anymore. Like, just stop. Like, just enjoy your
I
time.
remember your days where Elvis Gerbach threw for 500 yards in a game and got me like 40 fantasy points.
Yeah, you
But,
guys
like,
are getting as bad as
now-
Boston now. It's like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Terrible.
calm down. You can tell we don't get to win a lot here, so we just get to complain about those who do win. So it's just
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
we get a lot of time spent on that stuff. It really is. It really is.
Even
So-
though it's going to be Victory Monday tomorrow. So
getting the stamp is a big deal. Obviously, I think a lot of people understand that they're like the financial ramifications, but if you're going to make that step and get the stamp, you obviously need help getting it out there, because I'm assuming you're not just getting the stamp just to do the stuff over there. You need some representation in the States. So you
Correct.
decided, like, there's a pretty big team that you guys just I think that they kind of went public on Stick Side. I think I saw a post today. So who are you signing this year?
So we've managed to strike a deal with Luke Bryant and Josh Quinn.
Two really good players
That
from
was-
Winthrop.
Yeah, super pumped about that. We, especially with the bags that we do, we wanted two younger players, kids that know how to throw a roll bag,
Mhm.
and two kids that know how to make noise.
Yeah.
And these two both know how to make noise and
And
know
they've
how
been
to
killing it
shake up.
recently. They've been like,
Yeah.
especially on the college circuit, like their pictures are up on something every single day. So now I'm assuming that they'll throw your like the Rampage bags and like opens and stuff like that, or are they allowed to throw them in college events as well?
Just not college. So
Okay.
Luke's not at college this year. Luke's left, I believe.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
right.
Josh there.
Okay.
But so he's still got to throw what he has to throw for college. But everything outside of that will be Rampage.
That's awesome. That's a good signing.
Yeah, no, that's a good team.
How did that relationship come about?
That's a big thanks to Zach Stickney. So I met Stickney back in 2023 at the Open as well.
Okay.
And he's become a good friend of mine. So if anyone's looking for a player manager, reach out to Stickney. He is great at brokering deals for you.
Yeah. And I was very impressed with Stickney.
Yeah.
We had not met him in person, but when we did the interview, he's
Super good kid.
yeah, he really is.
Oh, he's class, yeah.
And he's what cornhole needs. Like that
For
whole
sure.
group, like they need to just kind of keep embracing it and just doing that whole like
Yeah, honestly, like that whole crew kind
That's
of
what-
like
yeah,
through
we're
there.
telling-
Yeah,
there's
they're awesome.
there's a need, especially in the social media world, for like a group of like young, like we're too old. Like nobody's gonna want to watch like
Exactly.
40-year-old dudes like filming themselves, but like the cool kids, like the young 20s.
Exactly.
Like are you? I don't know if you're a golf fan at all, but there's like in YouTube, like there's Good. It's a huge brand. It's just a bunch of
Yes.
young dudes going out playing golf. They need that in cornhole. And like that group of dudes has the opportunity to do it now. But like you can't wait too long because you're gonna get old.
100%.
And if you just start posting
Yeah.
stuff, like I really think it would get traction. And I wish I were 15 years younger because like that's the route I would try to go.
100%. And it's
But-
not that hard to make videos.
It's
for
not.
people.
No,
So
just
set
have,
up your
no.
yeah, just set up your cameras.
Have one dude in your crew. Like they're not like they're part of the crew, but they're not on film. They're just filming you guys all
Yeah.
the time.
Exactly.
Like just like in Goodwood. I mean, it's like you get to know who's behind the camera.
100%. That guy that can't throw a bag when there's camera on him.
Correct.
Make him hold
Yeah,
the camera.
yes, that would have been my job. Like I don't need to be on camera. I'll just talk, and you never have to see me. Like exactly. Like, all right. So you make bags. How are you as a player? Are you pretty solid?
Up and down.
Okay.
So I used to throw all right, and then testing bags became a big thing for me. Obviously, not being able to get bags over to players over here, so I switched to a butterfly grip about 3 years ago.
So that you had to be pretty early over there doing that. Like, so people, you had to be one of the first guys people were going up to, be like, oh, how are you holding that, or how do you throw a flat bag?
Yes. So my neighbour was the one I got into cornhole, and he ended up representing Australia at the World Cup.
Hell yeah, man.
So I kind of taught myself how to throw the butterfly grip just to be able to get used to it, so I could kind of try and replicate how people threw bags in the US to get the best kind of feedback.
Yeah.
I mean, I can throw the roll bags from time to time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. As I said, these kids just seem to be able to make it look so natural. So
I still don't understand it, and I've just come to the realization, like physically, I'm just not able to move my arm in that plane that I need to be able to throw that.
Don't have the dexterity any longer to get underneath the bag and
These
throw it
dudes, and they're like just turning their arm like a full 360, and I'm like, I can't even get to 90, man. Like I have no shot.
you gotta get that elbow right in there. That's the hardest thing is getting that elbow.
Can't. And I know it affects me in golf. It affects me.
You know what
what
made me feel amazing though?
What?
At Dave and Buster's, we went into that little pitch game.
Oh yeah, dude.
Your boy was humming like 75 still,
Dude.
and dead nut straight bullseye, 3 straight pitches. I'm like, okay, I still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it. I was like, oh man, I can still throw really hard.
For sure. Oh yeah. What are your other hobbies? I mean, obviously cornhole probably takes up a lot, but before you got into cornhole, like, did you have other hobbies?
Just anything outdoors, man. Anything sporting. We're big on camping over here in Australia.
Where are
it's
you
funny
about?
'cause it's
Where are you
different.
about in Australia?
So I'm in Queensland, Ipswich, Queensland.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see, but I'm on like 10 acres of property out here.
Yeah, it looks
So I
beautiful.
live out in the bush. But yeah, it's my little piece of paradise. So
Now,
but yeah, camping's big over here. We love getting out by the creek and out by the river and stuff like that. But we don't take big motorhomes and stuff. We all use little tents and stuff on the ground.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, they're just us 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Correct.
No, the isn't like the population of Australia like super concentrated? Like, don't you guys?
So we're about, I think it's about 22 million. But so Australia's big, but you can only really live on the coast.
Yeah.
So the whole central part of Australia, the only people who live there are insane, essentially. And the only reason they're living there is for either, mining work, or they're chasing goals, or, something insane, essentially.
Yeah.
The rest of us all live on the coast, which is why I found it so interesting going to America, is because you can just drive anywhere and there's just trees, just pine trees after pine trees after pine trees in the south. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's just baffling to me because like you almost think like when you guys host your tournaments, like it's somewhat easier because isn't there just like a select amount of like areas that you want to host those at? Like you said, like coastline is really key.
Yeah, but one of the coastlines is the other side of the country, so that's about a 6-hour flight. So
oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's
yeah. I mean, it's like like clean across.
Where is your area like the biggest area for like most populated for cornhole right now in Australia?
the East Coast is. It's probably starting to move. Queensland really was the mecca for a little bit, but these Melbourne boys have been going hard lately.
That's great though.
So Victoria. Yeah. I think there's a bit of a state rivalry going on these days. So everyone kind of wants to be the best state. So you're going to see a state of origin soon, I think, where all the states will end up putting their best players together and have a bit of a battle, which could be interesting to watch. But yeah, so it definitely was Queensland for a while, but Melbourne's taken over.
How did it grow there? Was it just organic growth there as well, or did you have people that were coming to stuff around you and then they kind of branched off and started running stuff on their own?
I think everyone just kind of potentially seen the ACL live streams or saw it on ESPN or something along those lines, and then kind of ended up reaching out to one of the main guys here who was already kind of doing something.
Okay.
I started a Facebook group back in, would have been 5 years ago.
Okay.
And we had 20 people. We've got over 500 now.
That's great.
And I don't really know where they all came from, but I'm guessing they just seen cornhole somewhere in Australia, and then they kind of jump on that page and go, "Oh, is there any cornhole in this state or this thing?" And then everyone jumps on and be like, "Yep, check out these people," or whatever. And yeah, it just kind of goes from there. So
nice.
Awesome. We're kind of just a small scale of what happened in the US to begin with, I think.
I know, but
that's where it all starts,
though. It's fun to think back on those.
I mean, at one time, like Addicted to Cornhole was actually people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's funny. Like if you're relatively new to cornhole, like I'd say if you're new within like the last 2 or 3 years, you don't know anything. You don't know Addicted to Cornhole as anything but like just a giant bitch fest.
Addicted to drama, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally
it used to be like people actually like trading bags and just asking where cornhole was.
If you follow the arc of our show, it follows kind of Addicted to Cornhole. Like when people stopped posting stuff about bags all the time and was just bitching, I'm like, well, then we need to move on. And there's other people doing bag stuff. So.
Yeah, can't do bag reviews anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced that all these posts on Addicted to Cornhole are the negative ones. Are just the same 4 people with like 100 different profiles each, and they're just there trolling because. Like you get the Stanley step over and a few of the other ones. I'm like, I just feel like at this point, like you just need attention.
Sometimes, yeah, it is. Yeah. And don't get wrong. Sometimes like chatter like that, it's as much as like it gets draining and people complaining. It means that people still care enough about it.
Relevant.
If nobody was commenting on anything and had nothing to say, then you're in a real state of like, oh shit, nobody cares enough to even like or laugh or leave a comment, and that's where I think it's kind of a big issue.
Concerning.
It is.
And it keeps giving you guys content, so.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
I mean, once you reach that, then you become bowling. Nobody wants to be that.
Honestly, though,
yeah,
but they have their own drama. Same with curling, man. Like you start going into those forums, it's kind of fun.
I was just trying to start it up again with bowling. By somebody clip that and throw it to him. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
I know.
That was bring it back. A very early episode.
Ignite it.
Yeah, Big Mike, I think his name was. It's a good nickname. Guys weighs like 500 pounds, so it's a pretty solid nickname.
Should try cornhole.
Yeah, but anyways, when's are you guys having any other big like international tournaments in Australia like coming up?
So we have we're going to open, I believe, in February maybe.
Okay.
And then there's supposed to be another one in May.
Okay.
And so they will be essentially Australian Opens. One will be in New South Wales. One will be in kind of Queensland area. And we normally get a couple of international players from that that come over for those. No big names or anything like that, but just a few of the boys. You know, like last year we had the dude from Indonesia come over.
That's crazy.
Who he was actually like a pilot in the US Air Force at one point, living in Indonesia. So he came over and played in the tour.
Hell yeah.
That was cool. So yeah, we had another guy from Georgia come over to the last one over in Tweed. So,
dude, that's what I'm saying. We need to go. I want to go to Australia.
All right. I mean, let's
We figure that
when do you
out.
want to go? I'm like, we can't be tomorrow.
No.
I gotta work.
No, I know. We'll figure it out. I want to go over. Like it's always been a bucket list thing. Like that's one of the things that like I would like.
There's not a chance our wives will let us go there without them.
No, I know I literally was just about to
so-
say like I know that would be something that we'd have to bring the wives to.
Yes.
Like I'm definitely not bringing the kids, but like I would
Yeah.
definitely consider.
But I figured we can leave the wives and like to do fun things while we go enjoy our fun
Yeah,
things.
that's fine.
How's the
sure.
golf?
just make sure you stop at the Great Barrier Reef first, because that'll keep the ladies happy.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you can fly down to the place at Cornhole.
And how's the golf scene?
Pretty amazing, I think.
Oh, you guys would love it. Absolutely.
It's
Golf
like-
courses don't close
it's
down
like
over
the
here.
I know it's
yeah.
a mecca.
Oh yeah.
Golf
I just
courses
wanna
are
hear
open 12 months a
Australians
year.
say it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We need to just we'll make it happen. Is it
Came over.
is it a relatively expensive trip? Like the flights and stuff?
I think you're looking about $2,000 US.
For like round trip ticket?
Yeah, for a round trip ticket.
All right, it doesn't seem
Doable. I mean, you
yeah.
gotta save up for it.
Yeah, it's not undoable.
It's
Okay.
Cape Cod. Like,
Yeah.
And then you're probably looking about $30 for a round of golf US.
Woo.
all right, so
Still have we'll be good. Yeah.
goddamn golf.
Yeah,
course.
correct.
I'm
30.
gonna be like, all right, well, we're gonna play 36 then.
I know I'm gonna be looking at it, but I'm saving you money by making me golf.
Exactly.
Stop.
Like, could
And
be,
as I said, the golf courses are open 12 months of the year over here, so there's no closing season. So
And your guys, when you guys are playing, is it primarily indoors that you guys are doing it, or do you guys do a good mix of outdoor stuff as well?
a lot of the smaller stuff's outdoors.
Okay.
All our big events have generally been indoors and air conditioning. So we've been lucky enough that we kind of get to hook up with lawn bowls clubs.
nice.
So I don't know if you've heard of a sport called lawn bowls, where they kind of that ball in the grass and it curves. So they have big indoor grassed venues,
No kidding.
which you can set a lot of lanes up, and they generally let us use them for free.
Okay.
Just for bringing revenue and everything like that. So that kind of keeps the cost down for us a bit as well, which is always good.
So long
we've
ball,
been
that's
lucky enough.
similar to bocce ball.
It's not like throwing hard though. You kind of like roll it to be more like precision based,
Okay.
if I'm
But
not
it's
mistaken, right?
Similar in rules to bocce, though, right? Like you're not.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's closest to the jack kind of thing, but the balls, you roll them and they've got a bias, so they'll actually curve from one side to the other.
I gotcha.
Just like throwing a cut back in cornhole.
Okay.
For the ball.
Okay. I mean, it's just saying, like, if like it's just like in bocce, like it's just very Italian, like muscle meatheads, like just trying to blast the balls out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
But this one's more like
take
precision.
skill.
Like,
Yeah.
like you almost like I've watched a lot of videos and I've seen it.
I know
There's, like,
I've seen
huge
it. I know I've seen it.
bowling,
Yeah.
Facility in Chautauqua
Oh,
at the Institute.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so like I've seen people playing it too, and I mean the curve's insane that they're playing on it. Like it's like all the way,
Interesting.
and I think it's like, isn't it like 20 meters in length or something? It's pretty long that they play.
It kind of adjusts depending on where the jack is, but yeah, it's pretty far.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now I know what I'm gonna go look up tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's like kind of like curling, like it's that like kind of rhythmic to it when you're watching it.
We had the
No, go ahead.
We had the ACL boys playing it after the Open in Tweed, and they all thought it was the absolute bee's knees. Stacey was like, "What is this game? I want to play this."
Well, it's like any lawn type game.
Exactly.
Like I'm in. Well,
We
you
sit
could
there
be-
playing washers, like
if you sound like if there's a bar and there's like a table shuffleboard there,
Oh.
Dane and I, you might as well just like my wife already knows. It's like just go. She's gonna go find a table.
I mean, I saw
and
the
I'll be
one
there
at
all
David.
day.
So I'm like, we need to rent that and just sit here and live stream it
I
for
know.
hours.
I know it's so much fun.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
the
is.
best.
All right. So some of our like old. I'm interested to get your opinion just because you've been like we've had in a relationship for like the last 5 years. Old school question: is a hot dog a sandwich?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah.
A hot dog's not a sandwich,
Thank you.
but a chicken sandwich is a chicken burger. I've gotten this argument so many times.
Okay.
So a sandwich becomes a sandwich when it's on bread. If it's on a bun, it's a burger.
Okay. I can rock with that. I can get into that.
I mean, then how's a hot dog
A lot
not
of
a
places
sandwich?
won't call it a hamburger. We'll call it a beef burger.
Yeah.
But isn't a
Because
bun a
obviously beef is
derivative of
not-
bread?
Yeah,
What's that, sorry?
style of-
Isn't a bun a derivative of bread? So a burger is not a
Well,
type of
I mean,
sandwich to you?
yeah, but that's like saying a sub's in a sandwich because a sub's like on a roll, isn't it? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, but I'm saying they're all types of sandwiches. I think sandwiches
Oh.
had a hierarchy with other things underneath it. You're just
I'm,
mixing up the level here.
I'm from Australia. We call shrimp prawns. Like I wouldn't trust a word I say when it comes to food. So
Prawn sounds so much better though.
It's very true.
Oh, what are you eating? Shrimp? And out here in the South, you'll get shrimps, which cracks me up every time somebody says it.
When you get into the shower, do you get into the front or the back? So we'll say the front is where the water is coming out, right? Or do you get in the back of the shower, like where the water would be spraying down?
what?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Uh, so my shower sprays down sideways, so you'd be walking straight into the shower, like you'd be walking into it.
Oh, you go straight
You
in.
don't really have a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, be straight in. Yeah.
All right. I'm always back of the shower guy.
You don't want to get hit by the water first.
Yeah,
You want it to
correct,
like,
yeah.
ease into
Yeah,
it.
correct.
Make
Are you
sure
still cold shower?
I am. I
That
walk
hasn't
into a
changed.
shower and just turn it on. And let
I'll
the
do like a little hand test first to make sure.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
of course. It's got to be a hand test.
that.
Not
No.
doing a hand test is psycho.
I just let it hit me cold.
I'm like not psychotic where I just walk straight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not like doing a hand test, and if it's like cold, be like, ah, fuck it, I'll go in. I'm like waiting for the perfect temperature, and then I'm entering it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now I won't do it in like a hotel or something. Like I just don't trust that water because it could be really cold for a really long time. You just don't know. So like, but like I know at my house, like I let it hit me and I only have like max like 20 seconds of coldness and then it starts warming up. So
Fair enough.
I just endure the cold and just
So I'm
Talk
interested
through it.
when you've done your trips over here. I'm assuming you've had to eat out a few times. Where like what's been like your favorite like food that's you've eaten when you've been over here?
Oh, by far was the barbecue in Texas. Can't
Oh,
remember
okay.
the place. Those places only open on like the Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are,
Not open
Yeah.
yeah.
like
those
that.
are-
You got to line up for like 3 hours.
It's
and they
also
do
a
full-
gas station and like the local like mart. Like it's got everything to
So
like
what did
general
what did
store.
you get? What did you get? Do you remember?
It was just bits of everything. It was just one of those platters, bits of everything.
Brisket.
Yeah,
and- Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to touch all the.
that. Yeah.
You're gonna get. I mean, we do every time we're out there. I'm like, I can't decide. And I'm like, why am I trying to decide? Just get the fucking platter.
Is fast
Then you'll
food big
figure
out
it
in
out.
Australia?
You guys' choices over here in America are insane. Like we've got KFC, Hungry Jack's, which is big at Burger King's, obviously, McDonald's, and that's pretty much it. I think we've got a couple of Taco Bells.
Dude,
You guys
Get
have
a
like
Taco
just
Bell.
options galore.
it's kind of gross, isn't it? Like when you drive down the streets, like you just see like
Oh,
food everywhere. It's great.
No wonder we're so fat. It's like, goddamn, you can just eat at every corner.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
and I feel like you put a lot of sugar in your food over there. A lot of sugar.
Oh, tons of sugar.
Sugar, butter.
Like that sweet tea can't be good for you.
No. Can you taste the difference like when you try something like that? Like you try like
Yeah. I can definitely taste the sugar in the food.
Okay.
It's nice, it's delicious, but you can definitely taste it's a bit sweeter over here in America.
Like, you got to get a shot of insulin before you fly back home. Like, just get a little.
Oh yeah, the guts are normally a bit funny by the last couple of days, but yeah,
Yeah.
takes a little bit of adjustment to get back.
It's all right. We all have that period. All right.
Sean and I are gonna get out there and be like, "What the fuck am I eating right?"
So so what I want to do is I want to pause
Yeah,
and then we're gonna come up with a draft idea, and then we'll come back.
yeah. I think I had a new idea.
I just want to talk about it before.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
So we're
think
gonna pause just for a second, and we'll be back.
Yeah,
All right. I know that seemed like forever. It was
Oh my
more like
gosh!
just
But guess
like a
what?
snip, snap, and we're right back.
Snip, snap.
All right.
There we
So
go.
our draft. We gotta stay with NFL, right? It just seemed fitting.
I mean, how often are you going to have an Australian man on our podcast who happens to be a fan of the NFL
Yeah, that's true.
while we have Sunday Night Football on in the background?
Although I'm not sure. Are you a rugby fan?
a little bit.
Are you league or union more? That you would let.
More league than union.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's. I don't know.
I know.
I just don't know. I just don't
Gross.
know the league as well as I know union stuff. So
What do you know about Union? Fire off some stuff.
I mean, well, Union. I just know like Crusaders. You know, like that whole like just the whole
Yeah,
like
yeah. So
blue.
I was
All
born in
the,
Waikato, so I'm a Waikato Chiefs fan.
oh, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, Chiefs. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was watching all the time in college, the Chiefs were like doing very well. Like they were basically running shit for a few years. So yeah, their logo is sick too, and their uniforms are awesome. That's why I'm like, oh, if we brought out all jerseys, like I got to throw out
Yeah.
one of those.
Throw
But I
them in
wasn't sure if
there,
you
but
but
you never
we're going with NFL jerseys. All right,
NFL.
it can be all time jerseys. All right,
Yeah.
we're doing a top five. Now Keegan's getting first pick. This
He
is a
is.
great responsibility. The number one all time in your mind. What is number one pick here?
I mean, you can't go past the bright green Seahawks.
All right, yeah. I
They're
mean,
all
you have to.
lime green.
You have to.
Stands out like dog's balls, but I love it.
I mean, honestly, it was the revolution of change. I felt like everyone else felt they were okay to take a chance,
Yeah.
and start coming out with some badass unis. Because honestly, I think some of the like most recent uniforms since then
Yeah,
for teams have been disgusting.
for sure.
But we're gonna get a little nostalgic down the line, of course. So, Shawnee,
I'm gonna
what's
go
your
and
pick?
yeah. So I'm going back and forth on which one I wanted. I'm gonna maybe the other one will be there. The first one I'm gonna go with. There's something sexy when, especially when they wear them now. Like it's a throwback. But the Buccaneers creamsicle,
Oh yeah,
like
creamsicle
I
for
just love
sure.
it. I'm just a sucker for it. And yeah, it's iconic.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I don't. Were they popular? I don't think they were very popular at the time though.
No, but now
That's a
they've come
throwback.
back and they're nasty.
Good.
And it also helps when, the team is winning wearing them.
Oh yeah.
Because back when they first came with them, the Buccaneers were just hot garbage.
Oh for sure. No, I
Hot
completely agree.
garbage. Um, I'm also going to go with a throwback, a team that actually doesn't exist anymore, but I always loved their jerseys right from the get when I first started watching football. But I got to go Houston Oilers,
Yeah.
man.
All right. I'm gonna stop.
Like
All right. Yep.
those
So what else?
those powder blues, baby.
Now, if I would have gone
So
Houston,
sexy.
if I would have gone Houston, would you have gone creamsicle on one of your two picks?
Yes.
All right, then I feel better.
100%.
Then I
Yeah.
feel better because I
Creamsicle
wanted
was
that
definitely
would
on
be
my,
second
my
pick,
short
yeah.
list.
Yeah.
And then next is actually New Age, but as soon as I saw them walk on the field, and I think this is the first season that they wore them, but I'm going the blackout Lions uniform this year. It was all black, and then they just had their blue,
Sorry.
royal blue
Yeah.
helmet. Like, dude,
It's not their best, but I do like it.
Dude, I
Okay.
loved that jersey,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go with the blackout Lions.
Okay.
I was not. All right. Well, if we're going old school, we got.
Well,
Actually,
I
Sean-
is my
Sean's
pick
gonna
first,
come
and then
back.
you get
my
two.
bad, my bad.
No,
We're
you're
going
good.
back the other my bad.
Yep.
Damn it, Dane. All right, I'm gonna go with. There's something about the color combo, and I think the greatest show on turf. Just remembering back on the LA Rams, those blue and gold, like just Marshall Faulk, just ripping it up.
Well, honestly, those were the
Corey
first
Holt.
years of the gold too. Like
Yeah.
they just went to gold, I think in like 96,
Yeah.
97.
Yep.
So
So it's
yeah,
99 was the year.
it was the
Yeah.
year well for the greatest show on turf, but I think
Correct.
they were gold like the year or two prior to that, but
Oh.
still
Very true.
sexy. Good pick.
All right, you get back-to-back picks here.
All right. Old school Steelers outfit with that yellow and that browny
Bumblebee?
kind of color.
You doing the bumblebee
Oh.
one?
Oh, damn, that was fire.
Oh my
Absolute.
God.
Absolute
I
fire,
can't
that
believe
one.
you said that on our podcast.
But yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that you can't think old school football and not think of that outfit.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking it's kind of rugby-esque. So, I'll give you the
Yeah.
pass there, but yeah, no, we don't like those jerseys here. In Cleveland, at least.
And then next pick, it's got to be that all black with that red trim of the Atlanta Falcons because that's the Rampage colors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really good one, man. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, those were great. There we go. All right, Shawnee, what's your next one up?
I keep telling myself it's not about like liking teams, it's about like the jerseys.
Oh yeah.
I've always been a sucker. I've always loved like Green Bay Packers, the green and yellow. Like there's something sexy about green and gold. Sometimes you put it together.
I mean, I get
Been
it.
near and dear to my heart for many, many years.
Are you going to any specific version, or are you just going to take like the tried and true
Tried and true.
Packers green?
Yeah.
I can respect that actually.
Just type in Green Bay Packers. Everyone's gonna know what.
No, no, no. You got to put in the
Okay.
because there's other Packers
Fair
unis
enough.
out there that
Fair
maybe
enough.
some people like they want to take. So
Oh,
I'm not one of them.
okay. Fair enough.
All right, so I'm a little torn right now, but I'm gonna take a homer pick here with the Browns.
Okay.
But I want to go with the orange out when we did orange pants, orange jersey, just because it was the gaudiest uniform that an NFL team has worn in a hot minute.
It was, yeah.
And yeah, we just we looked a little ridiculous for a minute, but they definitely stuck out. I thought you could see them from space. All right, and then my next pick coming round. Hmm. Part of me is like, which way Sean's gonna lean, but I've always been a big sucker for the color combo of the Miami Dolphins. So I'm
Yes.
gonna take that aqua and orange.
Yes. Yeah, I get it.
I think it's always been a clean look. Easy peasy. Go
I
ahead,
think
Sean.
one of the best color rush ones I've seen was still New Orleans Saints. They did an
Mhm.
all white
White with the
gold.
gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Big fan of that one.
that one was very cool. It was definitely on my list to possibly bring it home with.
I'm trying to think of outside the box. I don't want to go with too many like just like because there's a lot of good uniforms still out there.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know what's weird is that as we're going, I keep thinking of more and
Oh
more
yeah,
sweet
yeah, I know.
uniforms.
I know.
I'm just like,
And
it's so hard to
I
narrow
love
it down.
listening that it's like people will comment on these
Yes.
afterwards and be like, dude, I can't believe you didn't say so and so. It's like also on the spot, it's way different. Like
No,
when you're
for
sitting
sure.
there
Yeah.
getting to think about it.
We didn't do hours of research.
Yeah.
Like, we literally just thought of this question a second before we started,
Yeah.
and we're just letting it ride.
Yeah.
All right, so Keegan, you're actually going to go back to back, and you're finishing off your top five here.
All right, plain and simple. It's nothing new, nothing fancy, but every time you see those two colors together, you just know it's the Raiders, and that's that black and silver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solid. It's
Black
iconic. It is. It is. Yep.
Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you know that's the Raiders.
Now I won't. I'm not going to pick it later, but I honestly think they're silver and white that they introduced. I think it was like the 70s, where they had their numbers in silver. It was actually really cool.
Yeah.
They had the silver helmet too. I thought that look was actually really really dope too for them. But no, yeah, black and silver Raiders. Also craziest fan like makeup out there.
Yeah.
Their fans like rule. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I'm all painted up.
No. And then lastly, I'm going to go back and copy on the all white, but the Carolina Panthers, the all white, just that slight blue trim.
Carolina has two color rush jerseys. They also have like an all black with
Oh
teal,
yeah,
with
with their
big.
electric blue too. I mean,
that was
the exact opposite of that one.
It is. I know.
Sweet.
Yeah. It was
If Panthers weren't mentioned in this, I was actually going to go with them in the end because I do love that blue that they have. It's just
that's why I'm not going with the Lions because I think Lions they have a color rush version that another one that I like a lot.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I like picking different teams. Give me the old school powder blue Chargers jerseys.
Yes.
So just with the lightning bolt, like just
I mean,
lightning bolt, yeah.
Yeah, just
basically their
like for
uniform
the
this
fifth
year.
pick, like I'll take that all day. I'm actually pissed that I didn't think about it sooner.
I mean, I was going
A little
to help with
superhero,
that if you
isn't
didn't
it?
take it. Because yeah, they definitely deserve to be on here. But for me, rounding it off, man, I'm trying. All right, let's
A
see
lot of
who's,
responsibility.
let's see who's not mentioned in here.
Iconics, like you got the Cowboys, you got
Oh,
49ers,
okay.
you got you have I mean depending on how you want, you got Minnesota Vikings,
And that's
Chicago Bears.
So you mentioned
That's
the Vikings. And yeah, I mean they're all purple when when Kirk Cousins was there. Like that was actually kind of a sweet uni.
I think Arizona Cardinals have had
not
some
my
good
biggest
color run.
one. Arizona Cardinals black jersey was
they're-
actually
they're
really
all
really
black.
sexy too.
Yeah.
But I mean, you mentioned the Bears,
Yeah.
and honestly, I think I got to go with the Bears. but I want to go back to the days of the bear on the helmet. And
You do have the Eagles too, like their color rush jerseys. were
I
pretty
can't
sick.
mention the
I
Eagles.
know. I just had to
Like,
because
even
I
there.
did that because there's the people out get the
Yeah,
comments.
I
We
know.
mentioned them.
Yeah,
Okay,
so yeah, we said it,
honorable
but
mention. Yeah,
yeah, no, nobody likes the Eagles. Also the Patriots were mentioned here either, so take the hint. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with just give me like classic. I think it's like 70s Bears. Like I
Yeah.
think it's just bear on one side, number on the other, or something like that.
No, I know
On
you're
their
talking about.
helmet or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like,
It's
yeah,
the
I
bear.
just yeah, awesome, nostalgic. But I want the navy blue.
Fair enough. All right, so just recapping these teams, Keegan, you had the Neon Seahawks, the Bumblebee Steelers, Atlanta black with the red. You had the Raiders black and silver, and you had the Panthers all white. I had the Buccaneers creamsicle. I had the LA Rams OG gold, like the blue and gold.
Yeah,
The Green Bay Packers, their green uniforms. The all white color rush New Orleans Saints with the gold. It's just so good. And then the just rounding it off with the Chargers powder blue.
Butte.
Dane, you got Houston Oilers. Just it's classic. It is one of the best ones of all
I just
time.
mentioned powder blue.
Yeah, I know it's very good. Blackout Lions, very good. Second best one of them. Orange Out Browns, bold, very bold.
Just
pick.
bold.
Like
Yeah, I mean that's why I took
Real
it.
loud.
It's really everyone remembers
a
it
lot
as
of
soon as you
orange,
say
a
it.
lot of orange, and then following up with the Miami Dolphins,
Hell yeah.
and then the
Beautiful
70s
aqua.
Bears, the Navy version.
Navy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still with more orange. So yeah, a lot of orange in my last four picks.
Yes, they're a lot of orange.
Not too bad, but hey,
Yeah.
we'll take it. For off the cuff, I'm actually pretty proud of those draft picks. So Keegan, you definitely upheld because I for sure Atlanta black with red was on my list, and all white Panthers were on
Yeah.
my list as well. So I like those. And
I
the
was happy with the
Seahawks,
pick.
but I knew you were gonna take them, so I left them off.
Well worth it. Well worth it. Well, Keegan, man, this has been fun.
No, thanks guys for having us. It's been good chatting.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. When we talked like last week, I'm like, dude, this I can't. It was I couldn't remember if you had been on before, but I look back, I'm like, dude, you have not been.
No,
It's
but
crazy.
we've just been chatting for 5 years
Yeah.
randomly. So yeah, it's kind of awesome.
Happy to have you on
Finally get you
again.
on.
This is awesome. I'm glad to hear that cornhole's growing worldwide. I mean, it's nice to hear that. It's nice to hear positive things about the ACL too, because I do think it's doom and gloom a lot across the board, but there are a lot of things behind the scenes that go unsaid that the ACL is doing that they deserve to have some light shed on it. So
No, yeah, definitely. I think yeah, just definitely moving in a different direction. I think because this is where they're kind of going at the moment, and yeah, should be interesting to see what they bring next. I guess.
should be.
Oh, I mean, hopefully they just keep investing. They need to.
And if you're looking or you're in the market, you want to try something new, you want to support a cool guy like Keegan, check out Rampage Cornhole. All right. It sounds like your US shop is going to be open up soon.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks, I'd say, and we should have it all up and running.
Oh,
Sweet.
real soon. All right.
Yeah. If
Hell
nothing
yeah.
else, go follow him on Facebook. Go follow
Yeah,
him on
just
social media stuff.
Be ready for it now. Like, you're gonna have the same unique materials on your bags here? I take it as you offer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
the whole reason.
So guys, unique materials, and it sounds like you're right in that hybrid carpet realm that everyone's loving right now. So
And are you
Maybe
are you a one man show right now?
We are. Well, my dad, I've got my dad doing all the filling of the bags and stuff for me. So, but
Yeah,
apart from
alright.
that, yeah, we're a mess.
All right,
So
keep him busy.
we make everything in-house ourselves. We don't outsource anything. So.
All right, so you know that like if you're making this, like you're hearing the guy that's making your bags. So
yeah,
if you get
right
it,
here.
solid dude. Go check it out for sure. But
100%.
Keegan, thank you, man. We'll have you hang on. We'll let the folks go at home. But yeah, again, shout out to Rampage Cornhole. Go check them out everywhere, and we'll have you on again after after we have a few beers in person.
Yes.
We'll have you on again.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Awesome.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week with more audio gold. But until then, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but four baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.